falling price of oil is having an impact on the global economy. It's good news for consumers, but bad news for producers. In the US state of Texas, the oil industry employs around 2 million people and generates close to $300 billion a year. But in some communities, worries over job security are growing. Andy Gallagher reports.
Deer Park bills itself as the birthplace of Texas, a fitting description for a city in a state that built its fortunes on oil. And this is the quintessential oil community. Refineries, chemical plants and billowing chimneys dominate the landscape. If people here then don't work directly for the oil company itself, they are connected to it in so many ways. The entire community here depends on their employment on oil prices, and the drop in the price of a barrel of oil has many deeply concerned. This is where people like engineers, welders and cleaning staff come to pick up new short-term contracts, but things are changing. For the first time since many can remember, workers are being turned away. One man told us they now call this area the crying hall.
Right down the road is all refinery, and all these people live off the refinery. So it's starting to already make an impact on a lot of people, friends that I know.
We got to do something. I mean, like, I got to feed my family, I got to support my family, I got to find something else.
For mechanic George McBroom, who remembers the oil crisis of the 80s, cheap oil is a worry. His biggest clients are the oil companies and their workers, and he's concerned about his long-term prospects.
Because I'm at retirement age right now, I can't just walk away, and I've got to stay here. And even if you tried to sell the business at that rate, that's going to be hard to do.
But economists like Adam Perdue say the economy here is still growing. He predicts job losses of 20,000 and says people will need to move to find work.
We've been through it twice and it's rough. Even if it just ends up being that you have to switch to a different part of town, it's still hard. But there's still plenty of opportunity here in Houston.
Around a quarter of this state's wealth is made from oil, a figure much higher in places like Deer Park. And most here are now at the mercy of a market they can't control.